Hey guys, it's Sierra. Today I'm going to be taking you guys into a day in the life of an RA. Let's get started. So every day I wake up at approximately 7:15 a.m. Well, at least I try to. And after I finally get out of bed, I get dressed, I do my hair, I do my makeup, and this takes approximately 20 minutes or so. And coffee every day is a must for me. And before I leave every day, I always make sure to make my bed because in my mind, it just kind of makes me feel like my day is going off to a great start. And now I'm off to my first part of my day, which is work. In addition to being an RA, I also work at the registrar's office here on campus for a few hours every morning. After working for 2 hours, it is now 10 a.m. and I'm in my first class of the day, which is anatomy. Then at 11, which is when anatomy ends, I have microbiology just downstairs. Once microbiology is over, my last class of the day is next, and that is in Benton Hall and is American Government. Hey guys, classes are done, woohoo! Now that classes are done, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about me, about my job, what I enjoy, what I don't enjoy, all the good things. So let's jump right into it. So my role as an RA or resident assistant in my mind is just to primarily be a resource for my residents. Whatever they may need or whatever problems they're going through, I just need them to know that I'm here for them and I'm willing to sit down with them and talk to them through anything, and for them just to know that they have someone in their corner and they have that support system is very, very, very important. Secondly, another big part of my job is just making sure that we're having a good living environment here. And that means enforcing the rules and policies set by residential living, just to make sure that we have a good place for our residents to live and make sure that they're safe and happy. So what is my favorite part of being an RA? Well, I would have to definitely say my residents, and I know that sounds like a really cheesy answer, but it's 100% the truth. I just love my residents so much, and just getting to interact with them every day and get to know them and just build relationships with them is honestly so fulfilling. And you know, as much as I like to see the impact that I have on them, I don't think they realize that they impact me just as much. And obviously there's some not so fun parts of this job, like bad situations or bad things we have to deal with. But honestly, and I genuinely mean this, all of the positives I've experienced through this job completely outweigh those. You know, the residents and the staff here, and just really the opportunity to be able to impact others is just really, really awesome. And you know, this job is really challenging sometimes, but it is very and always fulfilling. Let's do a few more fun things about me. So a little bit about me. Let's start with some hobbies. So my favorite hobby is probably traveling. I have been out of the country a total of 8 times, which is super fun. I've been to Mexico 7 times and then Canada once for a total of 8. And my favorite place that I've ever been to, though, is actually Alaska. Alaska is the most beautiful place on the entire planet, and potentially when I graduate I would love to move there and do a travel nursing program. That's kind of a lifelong dream of mine. So yeah, other hobbies or just other outdoorsy things, I like to camp and I like to hammock and all that good stuff. Indoor hobbies, I'm a real big Netflix girl. I love a good Netflix show. I pretty much watch all of them, so I'm not even gonna go through all of that. I also am really big into artsy stuff, so I really like working with my hands, making friendship bracelets or drawing or painting things, or really anything like that is completely up my alley. I'm also a plant mom. I'm a plant mom of... Wow, I am not a good plant mom. I don't know how many plants I have. Just a lot. I have a lot of plants. We'll just go with that. Here in a little bit, me and my roommate Shaylee are gonna go to a coffee shop and we're just gonna chill, get some coffee, and study a little bit. So see you there.
Like a regular Okay.
Hi guys, I'm back. It's approximately 7:30 p.m. I just had dinner, I talked to some residents, and I've been studying for a little bit, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to talk to you guys about what being the RA on duty means, which coincidentally is me tonight, so that's so convenient. So a little bit about what that means. So every RA has a specific day during the week that they're the RA on duty, and you start at 5 p.m. on your duty day, and then your shift ends at approximately 9 a.m. the next day. And primarily what this entails is that you have this fancy Lincoln RA phone, and all of the residents in the hall have access to this number, so they can call this number if they need help, or if they have like a noise complaint or a situation or really anything. That line is open to them. And since you're on call, you obviously have to answer it, like regardless of if you're sleeping or whatever it may be. That's just your responsibility. Oh, also included in being the RA on duty is that you complete 2 sets of rounds. This is during the weekday. 2 sets of rounds at nighttime. And what rounds are is essentially you just walk around, make sure that nothing's out of the ordinary, that people are obeying quiet hours, make sure everybody's good, like all that sort of fun stuff. And you guys will get to come with me on one of my rounds, so stay tuned for that. Back again. So rounds went super well. Nothing went wrong, which is awesome. It's about midnight now. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you around campus.